Okay, now I was overlooking some of the reviewing some of those videos, and I see once again I forgot something. Seems to be I just forgot it. What I forgot was this. This is the bank loan. This is a one-time loan. For those of you out of 2014 already know what this is and how it's used. Um, when you have placed yourself in a position because you bought something or done something in which you have no money left, because when you work on these people's cars, you're not going to get paid for any of that until after the job is done. So you're not going to get that money back right away. So you use this to get the extra money you're going to need to finish the job up on the customer's car. Now, the main reason why I have forgotten to mention this is because between both of the games, I've never ever had to use this. It's all about watching what you're spending. If your experience points are up high enough so that you can get, let's say, the paint shop, and you have exact the amount that you need to get to the paint shop, you need to stop and think about that. Because if you buy the upgrade for this thing, because you because once the experience point is given, it unlocks it so you can buy it. And once you bought it, then what happens is that you used up all that money you had. Now you got three cars that are incomplete and still need parts. And that's why you would have to go to the bank loan. So it's always a good idea to have a buffer money to fall back on. Me, I like to at least be up about 5 to 7,000 higher than the existing cost. So it this cost like this here I think was like 2,500. I would at least have about 5,000 extra. So when I go to spend the 2,500, I still have 5,000 to fall on. That's my safe buffer. I like to be about 5 to 7,000 more than what that is, because I may get four cars that are only $100 jobs and then be stuck with four more cars that may run me into the thousands because they got engine problems and stuff. See what I'm saying? That goes for everything you do, including our class field trip, which is the auction. We are going to the auction. That's what this segment is on. And when we go to the auction, we need to watch what we're doing here, because we have to look at what we have for our money, because we have to also keep in mind this is a car that we're going to have to fix up to sell. Now, there is no right way and there is no wrong way to do this. Everybody has their own way to do it, and some players even take it really seriously because they want to chase down all the value sheets and everything for it. Like I said, this is about role playing the shop the way you want. Each person does it the way they want. So what I'm going to do is that we're going to do three kinds of rebuilds. The one kind of rebuild that we're going to be doing right now is going to be whatever it takes so the car could sell. The second one will be a complete restore using whatever we can from the car. And the last tutorial is going to be a completely stripped down car with just a body shell. So it's all buying new parts. So let's all behave ourselves and not be messing around with everything and stay together. Okay, here we're at the auction. What I try to do is that as I'm looking at the condition and then I'm watching how this is turning. What I try to do is that I would bid when this starts to slow down, because usually you can see how far it's going now. Because usually by that time the bid is starting to come to a close. Plus you also got to set your limit to how far you want to go up. That looks interesting. good with that. See where this is going. Boy, they're just getting on that. Hey, keep that. Okay, now we're back from the auction. And you're probably wondering why I passed on some of the vehicles. It's, once again, it's all about what you want. What do you want to do, how you want to do it, and which way you're going to do it. I selected the car that I figure is best fits for this tutorial, so that car there, which looks pretty familiar, is what I'm going to use. Now here's my happy car. This is what we're going to this is where we're going to do our build. So basically what we're going to do is whatever it takes to get it running. What I want to do is I want to get this thing at least to normal wear and tear conditions. So obviously new parts will end up being bought, but for the most part it's trying to get it as much as I can to wear and tear condition. Uh, some parts, I rebuild them, they end up turning out to be, if I can get them new, if I decide to, then I will. So basically I'm restoring this good enough so I can get rid of it. And yeah, that's an auction car, but that's for the last tutorial. So we're going to take this and move this into the garage.